Beshem Hashem Naseh Nasliach. Be'ezat Hashem, we continue with Limud Chasot, midnight learning, Kolel Chasot, Be'ezat Hashem. And we started a new series of Leil Shishi, Thursday nights. Be'ezat Hashem, we want to have this every week. Thank you so much, all the supporters, all those who participated in this Limud Torah. May the zechut of this Limud Torah be a protection to you, be a refuah shelema for all Cholei Israel, be hastacha, a success to all Am Israel, and also be ilui nishmat of all Niftarei Israel, Zat Hashem. So we want to talk about a very practical concept that is brought in Zohar Hakadosh, and this is the concept that every Kohen needs to know. There is unbelievable thing that happens when the Kohanim go to Duchan by the Birkat Kohanim. And before Kohanim they go to Duchan, they need to know what they're going to cause to the Birkat Kohanim. That as Zohar Hakadosh is going to explain, Kohanim will cause spiritual unification, or as they call it in Farsi, Elhaq Elahi, that through the bracha, through the Birkat Kohanim that they give to Am Israel in the upper worlds, in the spiritual worlds, in Olamot Shel Mala, which we have 10 Sefirot, which is Keter, Chokhmah, Bina, Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferet, Nesach, Hod, Yesod, Malchut. In all these Olamot, there will be an influence, a reaction to that action of the Berachot here in this Olam Hazeh, and it will cause that there will be a unification, spiritual unification of Hashem, which is unbelievable. And this is another importance of Birkat Kohanim, that how important are the Kohanim, as the Zohar Hakadosh calls them Malachei Sevakot, that they are compared to angels in the army of Hashem, that they cause this Yichud of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, unification of a spiritual unification in the upper worlds, which will cause blessings to come, not only to the upper worlds, also from the upper worlds come to Olam Hazeh, goes to all the Kohanim, goes to all the Israelim, all the Levim, right? So this Zohar Hakadosh, right, is brought in Parashat Naso. Parashat Naso, we're going to learn it from Matok Medevash, that explains that very well. It's in the Daf Quf Mem Vav Amud Bet in Zohar Hakadosh Matok Medevash. It's in the Zohar Hakadosh is Daf Quf Mem Vav Amud Bet. In the Matok Medevash is the Daf Tab Zain. So here, so it starts from here. Amar, here, Tana, that we learned. Ki kahana de faris yado, when the Kohanim they poros yadav when no said kabab, when the Kohanim they raise their hands and they open their fingers, they raise their hands and they open their fingers. Baye de la it chaverun espaan da bae veda. They need to be very careful that their fingers should not be stuck together. As we know, the Kohanim is supposed to hold their fingers like this, almost like this, right? And when they go to Duchan, then they do Birkat Kohanim, they need to hold it like this. Now, there is a reason behind that, right? It's not just a custom, there is a reason for that. Begin deit barachon, kitzin kadishin, kol chad vechad bilchudu, kema deit chazele. in order that when they give bracha, all these brachot that they give, each finger of a Kohen, right, represents one of the 10 olamot, one of the 10 sefirot, which we mentioned: Keter, Chochma, Bina, Chesed, Gevura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut. Up to the level of Malchut. From level of Malchut we can relate to the level of Malchut, but above that is too spiritual. And all these 10 fingers relate to one of those olamot. Kedei sheitbarechu, in order that all these blessings that are supposed to reach to us from all these 10 sefirot, upper spiritual words, should come to us through the 10 fingers of Kohanim. Ubegin dishma Qadisha baye itparresha be'atvan reshimin. And because HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to give blessings to us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give those blessings, heavenly blessings, through a funnel, through channels, spiritual channels that come through the fingers of Kohanim, and then they reach to us through the fingers of Kohanim. And therefore they need to keep their fingers open, right? That each one of them refer to a certain shefa of beracha. Each finger of Kohanim refers to specific shefa of shefa. There is no good word to explain what shefa is, but let's say energy of the heavenly words. Udela de arba da ba'a. In order that these shefot, they need to come to us, ulit kavana de beinun milin, and therefore Kohanim, they need to have in mind what are the words that they're saying. They need to pay attention. They need to pay attention that each word that they're saying, it has within it a lot of blessings. Right? And the Sefira bifnei asmo kara'u la. Lachen gam ha'esba'ot haromezed le'elu ha'sefirot. Not only each word that Kohanim say refer to certain Sefirot, also each finger refers to spiritual words, Sefirot, that they need to unify. Kedei shekol echad tekabel ha-shefa, that everyone should receive that shefa from that specific Sefirah. Velo yit'arrevu hashpa'ot ze baze, that these hashpa'ot, these shefa, these influences of the spiritual words would not be mixed together. Amar Rabbi Yitzchak explains, Baye Qudsha Beruchu Deit Barechun Ilahe. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Almighty Hashem, wants to give us spiritual blessings, that these shefa should come to us, right? And this shefa is coming to the heavenly worlds. Begin Deit Barechun Tatayei Kedei sheitbarechu mehen atachtonim. This shefa should come to us. Hashem wants to bless us. De'ayinu mashpia shechibelu ha'elyonim yashpiu atachtonim. Now the interesting point is that once the Kohanim give bracha, the blessing of Kohanim go to the upper worlds. It unifies all these aseret sefirot, Asara Sefirot, and then from upper worlds, a greater blessing comes to Olam Hazeh. Yashpia Tachtonim. Ve'or Rasa HaKadosh Baruch Hu, furthermore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants Yitbarachun ilayeh deinun gadishin b'kedusha ilah. That Hashem wants that all the olamot would be blessed to these sefirot. Not only the olam hazeh, olam haba also. Al yeda, who causes that? The Kohanim. Al yadeh tatayeh deinun gadishin b'kedusha ilah. Through the Kohanim, Tachtonim, Shehem Gamken Kedushim Bekedusha Elyona, is unbelievable. So the message to the Kohanim is, don't take your power lightly. What you could accomplish is something that even the upper worlds cannot reach it unless you initiate it. That when there is the action here, there is a reaction in the upper worlds. You, the Kohanim, will cause the spiritual unification of Hashem, which in result of that there will be unbelievable blessings to the upper worlds and the bottom worlds. Deinun gadishin mikon gadishin detatayei, shehem kedushim mikol hakadoshim shelemata. That as Kohanim we know they are the Kadosh, they are the Am, they are the Mamlechet Kohanim, the Goy Kadosh. They are unbelievable, right, in compared to other sects of Judaism, in compared to Israelim and Levim. Da'inu min al-Levim, in compared to Levim or Israelim. Ki Israelim hem betiferet. Israelim, they considered Tiferet, right? Levim, they considered Gevurah. The Kohanim, they considered Chesed. And Israelim, they are Tiferet. Leviim, they have Gevurah, they have more of Gevurah, but Kohanim are Chesed, they are Rachamim, they are kindness. Dichtiv, Chasidecha Yevarechechucha, that through the Kohanim, there will be Beracha, there will be Chesed, they increase Chesed, as they say, that Aaron HaKohen was Ohev Shalom veRodev Shalom, so to all the Kohanim are Ohev Shalom and Rodev Shalom, and they bring Shalom, they bring ultimate blessing, that is the Shalom. In fact, the last word of the Birkat Kohanim, which is number 15, is Shalom, which also is interesting. How Rabbi Nishchai Alav Shalom brings that one's palm, the fingers, have 15 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the palm is the 15. So the palm represents Shalom, and that's why, according to Sod, we need to hold the Chos Yain, right, by all palm, which is Shalom. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Kol Kohen de la yada razeda. Rabbi Yehuda says, any of the Kohanim that doesn't know these secrets of Birkat Kohanim, which means what Birkat Kohanim can accomplish, which will cause the heavenly worlds to get to a level of the spiritual unification, El Haq Elahi, and then from upper worlds they will be blessing to us, Uleman Nevarech, Ulemi, and what this bracha will cause, Klomar, She'eno Yodea, She'al Yedei, Birchato, Hu Mamshich Shefa, Berachot Gam, Lestefirot Ailonim. Kohen doesn't know, should know, that you the Kohanim, you cause this Berachot of all the Asara Sefirot come to unification, come one, and give blessings to us, to all the Israelim and the Levim and all the other Kohanim and the whole world. Vela birchata dele birchata, and birchato poelet birachot lemala. So the bracha of Kohanim would not be complete unless they know this secret, that they know their blessing will cause spiritual unification in the upper worlds and their blessings would give blessings in the upper worlds and the bottom worlds. דהיינו דכתיב, זהו שכתוב כי שפתי כהן ישמרו דעת ותורה יבקשו מפיהו, right? That the lips of Kohanim, through saying these, the words of Birkat Kohanim, they cause ultimate protection to the Torah, right? And it causes ma'adat al-eiz da'at ne'emar. Now over here is a lot of secrets over here. Umeshiv da'at satam. That there is a da'at satam, shehu, there is a regular understanding, shehu tiferet, that is related to tiferet, and yechret da'at. Ki begadlut olam v'na'aseh da'at v'zeh she'amar siftei kohen. So there is something that's called da'at that refers to lips of kohen. Hainu berachot shah kohen musia b'sefatav, which means when Kohanim give Birkat Kohanim through their words, and they say the Birkat Kohanim yishmeru da'at, they protect the da'at in the heavenly words, right? Which da'at also refers to Torah. Hainu yishmeru et hashamur shehim malchut, which protects the malchut, right? Lechavera im, right? Hanegre da'at, the Torah tachton, which is da'at, but these are very secrets of the Torah. Ma'ashen ken, the Torah yevakeshu mipihu hainu ilayin yevakeshu mipihu ha'elyonim yevakeshu mipiv. So which means the da'at, the Torah, that is the upper words and the bottom words, they become one. There will be a unification, a spiritual unification through the blessings of Kohanim. Veshoel umay yevakeshu mipihu. So the question is, what is this yevakeshu mipihu that that Kohanim will bring? Ve'omer Torah hayinu hanigre Torah satam, that it causes the Torah satam to become unified with the da'at Torah. Verosaloma yevakeshu da'at hech achida Torah de'ela de'igre Torah de satam, that Torah satam would be unified with the Torah that has the sword in it. Ech מתייחד התורה שלמעלה שנקרא תורה סתם, דהיינו סוד ייחוד, that there would be a ייחוד through Birkat Kohanim, spiritual unification. The Tanya, as we learn in the Braita, ki yesh Torah shebichtav, that there is a written Torah, the Torah shebal peh, and there is a oral Torah, right? The written Torah is referred to Zer and Pin. The oral Torah is referred to, right, Zer Nuchvin, right? One is muscular, one is Necheva, one is female. The Inun Kitrin Ilayin Ben Hasefirot Ha'elyonot. So what this is referring to, this is very high sword, that when the Kohanim, they give Birkat Kohanim, they cause Zer Nuchvin to be activated, right? And through that blessing, there will be Zer and Pin that is higher, and it comes through us to the Malchut. They all reach to Malchut, and they come to us, that blessing that was initiated to Birkat Kohanim. Ve'etkarun hachi shehem nichraot Torah shebichtav v'Torah shebal peh, that is unification of Torah shebal peh and Torah shebichtav. Mai ta'ama lama ha'elyonim yivakeshu Torah mipihu, Why the upper words, they want the Torah from the mouth, the words of Birkat Kohanim to the Birkat Kohanim? Ki Malach Hashem Sevakothu. Because Kohanim are the Malach Hashem. Right? They are referred to angels of Hashem. Right? They are in the army of Hashem. Ki HaKohen Hu Ot Beseva Shel Ma'ala. That Kohen represents the heavenly soldiers. Right? Venichra'at Me'alto Ben Amelachim. Venikeret Me'alto Ben Amelachim. And Kohenim are considered, right, the Malachei Shamayim. They are considered the heavenly angels. Right? Vetanina Velamadnu Anasoa, we learn. Ubaye Kahana Lechavayna Beinun Miden Leila Shesarich HaKohen Lechaben Bebirkat Kohanim Be'ota Asodot Shelemala. That Kohanim, they need to know this secret, that their blessing of Birkat Kohanim will cause spiritual unification. Before they go to Birkat Kohanim, they need to know this in order that their Birkat Kohanim would become as powerful as possible, right? The most powerful ever. V'chadda Shema Gadisha. Kama deistarich ulichayed et Hashem Hakadosh kemo shesarich v'legaman, as we mentioned before. Now, we need to also mention that the importance of this understanding is that those who understand this secret, right, they will be able to reach the blessing that wants to come to Hashem, to all the Yehudim and the whole world. Be'ezrat Hashem, may the Kohanim, right, always give the Birkat Kohanim with the utmost kavanah v'nomar Amen. Baruch Adonai le'olam Amen v'Amen.